Alright, troglodytes, today we're going to be taking a look at the various GamersNexus coaster packs. These are a set of very durable, cool rubber coasters made by GamersNexus that are very easy to clean, as we'll look at later. From the GN line of coasters, there are 8 of them. We're going to be looking at all of them today. It's the GN logos. You can see it has all sorts of cool little details on it, little capacitors and surface mount devices, or like little components, electronic components. They even modeled like the little legs of these devices. That's pretty cool. A lot of intricate details here. And they also made sure, if you put it like this, that all of these components raise up to be perfectly level. So for the most part, this isn't always true, but for the most part you can kind of put your drink down just about anywhere, even if your drink has an uneven bottom like this does. It has this little lip here. You can put it down just about anywhere and it should be pretty stable. So there's that one. The next one in this line is the memory coaster, and it just features a whole bunch of little DRAM modules on it. It even features the little gold contacts here where it plugs in. It has those little holes. It has all the little notches and markings. So your DRAM modules here, has all the other chips on the board. It looks really cool. Again, this one's probably one of the more stable ones. I can put my drink on it just about anywhere and it won't spill. I won't have to worry about putting it on at a weird angle. So the next one is this cool SSD here. You see they have all of the, they have the memory controller, they have power delivery components. They even went, this is the only one that's like this, they broke the border here to put the SATA connector here. So here have your SATA data, here have your SATA power.
Strike that, reverse it.
They even tried to model some of the pins in here. So that's pretty neat. Again, they have all your flash modules. I think this one's cool if you bend it like this. They all kind of come together to form this neat curve there. Yeah, you have your DRAM cache, all your memory modules, your SMDs, all the legs are modeled. Pretty cool. Again, if you put your drink on it, for the most part it's stable, but you can, because this has an uneven bottom, you can kind of put it down in places where it won't be perfectly stable. The next one's one of my favorites. This one's the AMD motherboard. So here we have the VRM right here, a fan header, 3-pin fan header, 4-pin fan header, some other maybe chipset or some other little component here. We have the debug LEDs, power reset buttons, the VRM, the PGA socket with the little capacitors in the middle. My drink on this one, it's pretty stable. That would be one of the main concerns of all these raised features, raised up from this base. But the benefit is that this will catch any drips, any little bits of water that might happen to spill in it. It'll just kind of be contained in there, and you won't have to worry about it spilling onto your desk or anything. So that is that. So that does it for the modern, for the new set of coasters. Here are the older sets right here. This one's the GPU. These older ones are a little bit thinner, they're a little bit more flexible, I've noticed, than the more recent ones. So again, this one's a GPU. You have your GPU die, you have your VRAM. There's no VRM on this, but there is all these other little, components and stuff. Here's your Intel motherboard. And again, you have your VRM, you have all your VRM components here, you have all your pins in the socket, you have all your other various little bits and bobs. It looks pretty cool. I think the GPU is the most unstable one, because this one you put your drink down. Most of the places for a drink like this, you put it down and it would kind of, sit at a weird angle. So just keep that in mind. Some of these are going to be better suited for different kinds of beverages. If you have a beverage, like a large water bottle like this, it's all flat. Again, you're not going to have any problems pretty much no matter what, because it's going to cover so much of the surface area. But for beverages with a more uneven bottom, you might have some problems. But, you know, just keep that in mind. It's not really that big of a deal. Here's a fan. And this is one of the more basic designs. But again, you have your fan, all your fan blades. There's the hub, all your screw mountings. I'm not actually sure how this compares to an actual PC fan in terms of the dimensions. There is a bit of a gap there between the fan blade and the edge. It's fine. The fan blades are modeled. There's actual curvature to the fan blades. If you look there, you can see they're actually curved. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. In terms of stability, it's actually totally fine. Again, there's not really anywhere I can place this where it would fall in a weird angle. So that's good. And last but not least, we have the technical GN logo there. Again, this one's similar to the modern one, but it has a lot more greebling on it. It's kind of like their technical poster. You know, it has all sorts of other SMDs and a lot more technical bits. It does make it a little bit harder to see the actual GN logo in this because there's so much greebling on it, but that's okay. It looks pretty cool. So as I mentioned before, cleaning these is pretty simple. See, this one has a little bit of some residue on it. It's totally normal, it's totally fine. It's gonna happen over time. So all you really gotta do, is I'm doing this one-handed, so it's a little bit awkward. And just clean it a little bit, right? You know? Just clean it, and then eventually I'll have a nice, clean coaster. So alright, all I did was just really briefly, just, you know, rinse this thing off with a little bit of soap and water, and now it's pretty much perfectly clean. And even if they happen to get especially dirty, you know, it's still not a problem. You can still just, you know, just give them a little rinse off there. You know, maybe soap them down a little bit, as I said before. And then they will be clean. So yeah, even if you get them really dirty, you just, you know, hose them down, and then they'll be clean. So another really cool feature of these coasters that I realized is that for some reason, the way this back material is, it will kind of stick to your whiteboard. So that's a very important discovery here. If you want to stick these to a whiteboard, they can. Not sure why you'd want to, but you know, they don't stick very well, but they do. Just kind of stick them on there, and they'll stick, which is cool, I guess. So that's an important discovery. So if you happen to be in the market for a new set of coasters and you want something that's really durable and really easy to clean and will fit well with your technological lifestyle, then these are cool, I guess. I don't know. If you want them, you can buy them. If you don't want to, then you don't have to buy them, I guess. Yeah. Bye.